Broken motorhome. Check engine light came on. So this is what I had to do to get that thing to fit. And my hitch pin broke. Hey, diameter pin fits 2-inch receiver tubes. Well, guess what? I got a 2.5-inch. It's Monday, August 27th. This is number 32. We're going to Utah. It was between Provo and Salt Lake. I can't remember. Right now we're on I-80 going west, 18 miles from the world's largest truck stop, and getting 9.7 miles per gallon. It's a lot of headwind. Now we're talking about getting rid of the camper just because how bad the gas mileage is. I mean, it's not set in stone. We'll probably keep it for a while, but with the way how bad the fuel mileage is with this thing, it's costing us about $400 a month in fuel to run the camper. So not enough to get a hotel, but enough to make us rethink it. So I don't know, we'll see, but that's down the road. We'll worry about that later. I still like sleeping in a bed. That's about it. I got some video of hooking up with the Anderson hitch. Windy it is today, I would have had to pull over, but with that Anderson on there, this thing ain't moving at all. And I don't know that it's so much the weight distribution that's helping. I think it might be more the sway control. As far as the weight distribution goes, I don't really pull heavy enough for that to really matter. I don't know why the companies all made a big stink about it, but the sway control is what really helps. That's all. It's Monday, September 3rd. We are heading down to South Carolina. She's going to Long's. She's got a little 20-something foot Class C camper. It's a diesel, which is kind of cool for something that small, but and I'm going to Myrtle Beach. It's like another 50 miles or something down the road. But you can see back there, we don't have the camper on there anymore. That thing's a no-go. I mean, it's great. Everything about it is wonderful, other than the fridge quit working again. But it's going to cost me between $400 and $600 a month in fuel. So, I mean, it's cheaper than a hotel, but we don't stay in hotels anyway on the road, so I just can't justify it. We may at some point put it back on there, but for now it's just going to sit in the driveway. We'll take it on camping trips or whatever. But so this trailer's a 38-foot 9,100-pound land yacht and they put the axles in the freaking middle of the trailer, so it's fishtailing all over the place. Whatever. It's 800-900 miles. I'll deal with it. It's better than that one a couple trailers ago. That bathroom trailer, shower trailer. That thing was a piece of crap. Towed terrible, but you can't win them all. So the problem with this trailer, though, and up until this trailer, I would have told anybody to get the Anderson hitch. It's a great hitch, super adjustable, does a great job with everything. But this one, the frame rails were 1/8 of an inch bigger than I have adjustment for. So it was a nightmare to get that hitch on there. I ended up having to wallow it out. I mean, it's pretty much, this will be probably the last trailer I use it on. So that's $500 in the toilet, but what are you gonna do? You know, you can't win them all. Just for future reference, if you're gonna pull RVs, don't get an Anderson hitch. It was great until it wasn't, and then it wasn't. It's a good hitch, I guess, if you had your own camper. It's not a bad hitch at all. But yeah, so there's that. A little more about the Anderson hitch saga. Ow, that's hot. That's still hot. Shit. Alright, so I had my DeWalt 1/2-inch impact. It's supposed to be 1,200 foot-pounds, and it couldn't unscrew that. So I had to cut it off and buy a new bolt. And then the other issue, it's hot. Hold on. So this is what I had to do to get that thing to fit. I had to wallow that thing out enough so it would fit the, I don't know, 6 1/8 A-frame on the stupid trailer. So I wallowed that one out, and I wallowed that one out, and unfortunately the set of those, it's both, and all the bolts and everything's like $100 on Amazon, 112 if I get it right from Anderson. But so I'm gonna have to buy new ones of those. I'm gonna keep these just in case I have to deal with that kind of trailer again. I think I might put this on an end mill and, you know, square it up a little bit, make it a little bit nicer so it's not so wallowed out. But that's that. So other than that, we're just kind of trying to figure out how to work out a good sleeping situation back here. You know, now I'm wishing I would have bought a freaking mega cab. We'd have more room back there, but we'll deal with it. We'll figure something out. So, I mean, on the plus side though, not carrying the camper, I can get a fuel tank, and that'll really help. Not having to stop every 300 miles when we're loaded. You know, every 500 miles empty, 600 miles empty. But you know, just I mean, with 120 gallons plus 30 gallons in the 31 gallons or whatever the heck the truck holds, I mean, we'll be able to just about cross the country without having to get fuel. So that's handy. But yeah. And then, so the worst part about this hitch debacle that I was dealing with, it's 90 degrees out today, and I'm trying to. I got my DeWalt drill, and I'm wallowing out the frickin' holes on this thing to get it to fit on there, and I'm just pouring sweat. There's metal chips frickin' everywhere. All I needed was an end mill, but all I had was a drill. So it is what it is. But yeah, that's it. Still in Indiana. Got, I don't know, 7 hours, 6 hours to drive yet. 6, I think. And then we'll stop for tonight. And hopefully, I don't think we'll deliver tomorrow. Well, maybe. Maybe we will. I don't know. It'll be close if we do. That's it. So here we are at the Welcome Center from North Carolina with a broken motorhome. Check engine light came on, something wrong with the diesel particulate filter. And we've been sitting here for 4 hours. There's a tow truck.
You can go ahead and show off.
Stopped at 9:15-ish with the check engine light. It is now 5 minutes to 4 when we're finally on the road again, and we had to wait for the wrecker. We dropped it off at a Mercedes dealership. Still waiting on the company to tell us what to do. We just left it there. So now we're on the way to mine. We would have made it today, but now we're not going to. Go figure. So after I dropped her off and I went to find a place to turn around, and my hitch pin broke. So the whole hitch came out of the receiver, dropped on the ground. Fortunately, it happened in a parking lot and not on the freeway. Good day. Real good day. So then this was the other issue I had. My frickin', I'm pretty sure Reese, this is a Reese hitch pin. It came out because I lost the locking side of it, and this whole hitch came out and dropped. Fortunately, I was in a parking lot turning around, so it wasn't a big deal. It didn't damage anything, but just, I mean, the whole trailer is just sitting down on the freaking ground. So I had that other one. So what I did, I bought this master lock set that's supposed to, I don't know, these are supposed to be key to like, these two things, and then this one locks the trailer on. So we'll see how this works. Hopefully it's better than that Reese one. I mean, I knew the Reese was going to give me problems because it wouldn't engage properly on that. I'm hoping that the master is going to be better set up, but we'll see. I've still got this one. I'll keep it as a spare. I don't like it though, and this is more of a Dodge complaint. They put this so close to here, the pin really can't get in there all the way. I mean, if I turn it up, it's not quite as bad. But I don't know. I don't like it. That's alright, I guess. But having the full width mud flap kind of sucks because the safety chains have to go up and over. And it's a little bit hokey, but whatever. Alright, so now that I got this package open, I can see, if you look down inside there, it's a lot more engagement. Like, it's the same crappy little nub, but the Reese just had 3 little D10 balls, and this thing, I'm gonna try and do it with one hand. Yeah, see, like it's a lot more engagement, so I'm hoping that'll be a little bit better. We'll see. Never mind, I'm a dumbass. 5/8 diameter pin fits 2-inch receiver tubes. Well, guess what? I got a 2.5-inch. Alright, well, back to the regular freaking old school pin. I'll have to find something else.